I'm Sean with Gym Class Finance. Today we're going to look at 3 money mistakes that young people make and they shouldn't. I get it, if you're watching this video, you may not have gotten the education that you needed in your high school years. So I want this to hopefully be valuable for you, to hopefully have this in your back of your mind about 3 things that you can hopefully not do so that you can have and provide yourself, set yourself up for a successful financial future. Graduating high school or, maybe finishing college, wherever you are in your life, if you're in your teens, if you're in your 20s, this is the video for you. So I hope you definitely find some value in it. And our first topic or first thing, hopefully mistake to not make, is revolving around credit card debt.
Credit card debt, credit card debt.
I am a Dave Ramsey guy, and if you know who Dave Ramsey is, he cuts credit cards up. He doesn't want people using them at all. I don't go that far, although I do respect everything that he has to say in regards to his financial knowledge. But it is important, if you are going to have a credit card, that you know how to use one responsibly.
Someone's got to be responsible.
I personally have a credit card. I pay it off every month, and that's something that you need to do if you're going to choose to use a credit card. You need to pay it off every month. So don't be throwing a couple $1,000s if you don't have the cash to pay it off when the month is up, because that's when you carry a balance. And on average, APRs for credit cards are about 16%. So if you continue month over month over month to not pay off those credit cards, you're going to have a bill at 16%, higher or lower, that's the average. And that's a pretty expensive loan. Credit cards can be a tool if you use them correctly. Yes, you can get rewards, you can get money back. You're not going to become wealthy from using credit cards, so I'm not going to say that. But they can be used as a tool. Just make sure that if you have a credit card, you pay it off at the end of the month. Never carry a balance. Thank me later.
Thank me later.
One other thing I forgot to mention, there are tons of credit card opportunities out there. So if you are choosing to get a credit card, find one that does not have an annual fee. There's plenty of them out there, even that offer good rewards that do not make you pay an annual fee. Our second money mistake to avoid if you are young, especially if you are young, is student loans.
You still have student loans? How old are you?
Now, if you're watching this, you're a high school student and you're preparing to go to college and you know you didn't get the scholarship that you needed.
I'm on scholarship though, academic scholarship.
Then yes, college is very expensive, especially if you go to a private school. Wherever you're going, college is expensive. And so do whatever you possibly can to get scholarship money, okay? And it's out there, there's websites out there. I'm gonna be doing a video on that in the future. So that's what you want. One thing you definitely want to keep in mind, there are scholarships out there, so take advantage of them. Also, if you're watching and you know you're not gonna get a scholarship, this is the time where you can start saving.
Start saving now, it's very expensive.
Get that side hustle, get that job on the side in the summer, and start preparing, start to save money. Talk to your parents about it. See what they're willing or able to give towards your education if that's what you choose to do. Because I'm not saying that you can go to school completely debt-free. I think that's would be a great thing to do. Do I think it's always a realistic option for someone who wants to go to college right after high school? No, I don't think it's a realistic option. But if your parents have been saving, if you've been saving, then it is a realistic option.
Option may even be more realistic.
Student loans can be with people for a long time in their lives. I have friends, I'm 34 right now, I have friends that still have student loans. I was able to pay my student loans. I had about 20,000 in student loans, and I was able to pay them off right after I graduated college, went to a private school. Fortunately, my dad was a saver and had a plan, so he paid a lot of my education, so I'm thankful for that. But yes, it is expensive, so have a plan, and there's always that option to stay at home after you graduate. That's what I did. I stayed at home, made $45,000 a year right out of school, was able to knock out that $20,000 by living at home for a year. If that's what it takes, do it, because you're going to see the benefits over the lifetime. The third money mistake that young people make is buying too much house. Now, I know it might be an exciting time in your life. You just want to get that dream house right away.
Yep, it's my dream house.
I'm going to warn you, do not do it. The housing market is crazy right now. It's at all-time highs. So to buy a house right now is, you're paying top dollar. I bought a house about a year ago. Thought I was paying too much, but the value of my house has gone up significantly. So my thing is have 20%.
20%.
People are going to tell you, oh, you don't need 20%. Have 20%. It's going to make your monthly payment less. It's going to just give you that freedom. And so it might take some time. You're going to have to work side hustles. You're going to have to do extra jobs possibly. If you have a spouse, you're going to have to work together as a team, have a plan, but have enough for 20% down. If you don't have 20%, that's your first step. The other thing is you want to take a look at what your mortgage payment is going to be. You don't want to have too much house. So you don't want your house payment to be more than 25% of your income. All right, so think about cut your income into a quarters, and if your payment would be more than that, you're going to be house poor. You're not going to be able to go on fun trips. You're not going to be able to do the little things. You're not. It's just things are going to add up, and you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck, trying to find enough money to come up with each week. And so that's why it's so important to not be house poor and to make sure that your monthly payment is 25% or less of your take-home pay.
Take-home pay after tax.
Yes, renting is, in a way, wasting money, but it may be the perfect thing to do for a couple months till you are able to save, and it will benefit you later on. Yes, you're giving the money to a landlord essentially, but it will pay dividends in the future. So if that's what you need to do, do it, but make sure you don't get too much house. So there are my 3 money mistakes that young people make. I could go into other money mistakes that people make, car payments, personal debts, bank loans, you name it. There's a lot of things out there traps you can fall into, but these were the 3 that stood out to me. If you can try to avoid them, you will be in a much better place as you make your way in your financial journey. If you found value in this video, go ahead and like it. If you agree or disagree, that's fine. Leave a comment below. I always try to respond to people that maybe have a differing view. Like I said, this is my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to hopefully bring some value, hopefully make people think about things a little bit differently as they're making big financial decisions. Be sure to follow here or subscribe here on Gym Class Finance on YouTube. We also are on Instagram, Twitter, you name it, we're there, TikTok. We have some fun over there on TikTok. Go ahead and follow us there. Also, I am part of another YouTube channel called The Modest Wallet. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to that, that would be great too. We have a lot of similar things that we discuss on that channel as well. And I'll see you again in the future.